Hi guys, my name's Tamara Chambers and this is Tamara's Never Seen. Today I am watching Spirited Away. Thank you. That is just what the doctor ordered. This is a requested movie that I get all the time and I think I'm gonna love it. So without further ado, here we go.
Tamara's Never Seen.
Oh my god, you guys. That's all I have to say, right? You guys know that this is incredible and beautiful. So, all right, end of review. Great. See you guys next week. Bye. So the movie starts off and they're driving to a new town and they're moving and Chihiro has to go to a new school and I'm like, okay, well, it's gonna be the story of this girl who goes to a new school and doesn't have any friends and, you know, something we've seen a million bazillion times. Oh my god, it was not even close to that at all, even a little tiny bit. I didn't have my notebook, so all of my notes are written down on my phone. I apologize. I don't know what for, that's fine. But I wrote, is this considered anime? I've never given anime a chance. I watched Pokemon a bit with my little brother. We snuck it. We weren't allowed to actually watch it. I've never recovered. But my brother, when he got a bit older, watched Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Naruto, and I hated them. I think I was going through my I'm too cool for everything stage. Oh, hair flip. What is this? And is this what anime is? Because I loved this. I also wasn't expecting to love the characters as much. Chihiro comes out and she starts off and she's kind of really annoying. I was like, gosh, dang it, the main character. But then you start to just love this little girl. And Chihiro's like super scared and she's like, I don't want to be here, let's go. Which at first I was like, what? Exploring an old abandoned theme park would be the coolest thing. And the dad leads them to the only restaurant that has food with his nose. Ah, fat jokes. And the parents start like pigging out in the weirdest scene ever. Chihiro's like, no thank you. No thank you. And so she goes off on her own. She runs into this kid and he is like, you can't be here. You have to go. And then you see all these spirits arising, like ghosts, like gray blob orb spirits. And she gets back to her parents. And what in the actual fresh hell is this? They're pigs. They've turned into pigs. And they're pigs. And they're giant pigs. Just surprised me a bit. So she's running down the stairs to the boiler room to get a job. This is just so far from what I thought this movie was gonna be. This is when the soot balls come out. They're cute little fluffies just carrying around the coal to the boiler. Oh my god, the soot balls eat very small stars. That's what they eat. That's what they consume to live. It's so cute. Unfortunately, I think I probably look more like the parents when I'm eating versus the cute little soot ball star eaters. What are you gonna do? Then you see the boiler man who she is supposed to get a job from and he has a million arms. Oh no! Oh no! This character named Lynn comes in. And Meg, she was Megara, and I knew it was her. I knew it was her. Tangent. 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 Okay, question though. So in the beginning, she sees all of the spirits when she's still in the abandoned theme park, and they're like the ghosts. And then now she's here, and they're all like frogs and weird like ducks and things. Were they like trying to like become whole and then they get to this place and then they are whole? What? I don't understand. What are these giant monster spirits? Then you meet Yubaba and she is mean and sassy. She's got this awesome lair that she's in. Like super cool, super detailed. The art in this is really neat. I want to live in the place that she lives. Like let me live there. Let me live there now, Yubaba. Then you find out for some reason she had taken this oath that she has to give a job to somebody who asks for it. So that's convenient to Chihiro because now she has a job. So I wrote down the pronunciation. Some people call him Haku because I was like hack, like a hack joke, like a hacky person. And then some people call him Haku because I was like, oh, it sounds like the villain from Samurai Jack. So sorry if I'm getting these wrong. Then I wrote, oh my god. Then Yubaba turns into a bird and flies around with the mini bird that looks like her, and it's horrifying, and I love it a lot. Yubaba gives her this other name, Sen. Yep, Sen, there we go. Lots of names, which you all know I'm very bad at. So Haku is trying to help Chihiro get back to her world with her parents intact, because they're still currently pigs. He's like, here's a card, here's your real name, Chihiro, don't forget it. Which she almost had. It was like an hour after she had gotten her new name. And she's like hanging out with Lynn, who's helping her as well. And it's just awesome characters. Also, the Boiler Man is helping her now, and he's like very kind, and I take back what I said about him. He's very sweet, and I like his arms. So then she keeps seeing this other spirit, who I am referring to as Happy Face Weird Spirit, and I love Happy Face Weird Spirit. There's this giant stink spirit that comes, and Happy Face Weird Spirit helps her with it, and then that giant stink spirit ends up being the really rich spirit who gets her this little medicine ball, and everyone likes her after that because she got rid of the stink. There is this amazing scene where Yubaba is like looking through a chest of gems. I was like, oh, that's me. I have that same chest of gems. There's the dice that I have. A die. Oh god, it's gone forever. It's a jade horse. I definitely need all those things. Then Happy Face Weird Spirit starts to eat everything and starts giving a bunch of people gold. And he tries to give Chihiro a bunch of gold and she doesn't want it. And he gets really sad, and it's sad. His little face goes from to He gets so mad that he eats, or sad, I guess. He's eating out of sadness, which, same, honestly, same. He eats a human. I do the same thing though. When I get sad, I eat people as well. That guy's in my stomach. So Yubaba has a child that she doesn't let out of this room, but the room is awesome. It's got these really cool toys and like hundreds of pillows, which is a dream to me. And also it has this ceiling that you can turn a switch for, and it shows the sun, and then you turn the switch and it shows the moon, then you go to sleep because it's nighttime, obviously. If only he wasn't being kept there as a prisoner, it'd be really cool. A spirit that looks like Yubaba comes into the room and starts f***ing shit up, and then you find out it's her twin. Yubaba has a twin who wears the same outfit as her. I always thought that was weird. Just be your own self. Do your own thing. It's kind of weird. She turns the baby and the weird bird thing into an adorable little rat hamster and a tiny little bird that carries the rat hamster around, and it's adorable. So basically now is when it really starts getting into like the juice of the story. Chihiro is like, well, I gotta help out Haku because I love Haku. That was my cat darting away and ruining everything. She also heals Happy Face Weird Spirit by giving him the little medicine ball that she was gonna give to her parents. She gives it to the Happy Face Weird guy instead, and then he starts throwing stuff up, and then he turns nice again, and I love him. I love him. I love Happy Face Weird Spirit. I wrote, he's just lonely. I still like him. So Chihiro saves Haku by returning the gold thing to Yubaba's. Please stop ruining everything, Wendy. So Chihiro just like comes in and saves the day on so many levels. She returns the thing, then she makes friends with Yubaba's sister and now calls her granny. She saves Haku, she finds out what his real name is, so now he can escape as well. Then she's able to like go back with her parents. Her and Haku are like in love, though I think they're like 12, which is questionable. Still very cute, and I'm still very into it. I'm not knocking it, I'm just saying it's kind of weird. It's like a little odd, but I mean, can't fault me for that. Guys, they're 12. I think, or younger, maybe, I don't know. But I love that they go back through the tunnel and the car has a bunch of like debris on it and it's all dusty, like the time had passed. I love that it was like, nothing ever happened. You never will remember this. And it's like, no, she will, and time had definitely passed. I liked that a lot. And I also love that the dad brings it back to the whole like first turmoil, which is like, a new town and a new school. It's pretty scary. Chihiro's like, I'm pretty sure I can handle it, Dad. So yeah, that's the movie. The artwork was incredible. The voice acting was super fun. I don't know, is this how anime is? Because I loved this. Not surprising because literally everyone loves this. And I knew that I was going to. It just surprised me so much in a way that was like, the story did not go where I thought it was gonna go. I really think that Haku's dragon form is just like a more badass Falcor. And I'm not dissing Falcor. Falcor's pretty badass. He was like my favorite part of that movie. But damn, Haku coming in with the swipe, taking it over Falcor. A lot of these things that I'm watching are things that I'm like, oh, of course I didn't see this. Because I wouldn't have been allowed. This would have not been okay in my household. I was so sheltered. Thanks for still watching. See you guys next week. I adore you. Goodbye.